Will you stop? I just want to see your naked body.
Ew, you're my brother. Ugh, you need Jesus and Dr. Phil.
Wiener, wiener, wiener. Am I teasing you? We're talking about a politician who sends certain texts. Lucky for you, we're talking about both. Welcome to It's Complicated. I'm Dr. Isaiah, here with the Complicated crew, and we're talking about something that everyone knows about today. So I want to start it out with this question. How many of you guys sext? Really? Awkward silence? Is that what? All right. Be real, son. So when we talk about sexting, what does that mean to you guys? What does that mean, period?
I mean, I guess what the court system says, like, that's exactly what it is. It's like if you're
spoken like a true inmate. What the court system says. All right.
Like, you know, if you and your girl are having, like, you know, a sexual conversation or something.
So if you're saying something kind of, you know, nasty to a girl or a guy, do you guys really think that falls under sexting?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just naked pictures. Stuff like that.
That's where it ends.
Yeah, I think that sexting is like when you're like flirting. I think it's flirting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
Yeah,
Sexting and flirting is two
yeah,
different
like, if sexting is flirting, then how is sexting only sending
No,
pictures?
sexting isn't flirting, but like when you're like, oh, like I just want you here and stuff like that, that's flirting.
Sexting starts when you say, oh, you know what I'm gonna do to you?
You sound familiar with that.
What are some other reasons you think teens sext?
Maybe because they can't physically do it at that moment, so they just speak it to each other. Just
by it, you mean sex?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
maybe they're all talk.
Yeah, they can't have sex at that moment, so they just, I don't know. I guess it's kind of like the foreplay through text kind of thing.
But with your question, is it sometimes that they can't do it, or they're trying to like say, I really actually don't want to have sex, so maybe this will be enough to hold him or her over?
No, I don't think so, because if they didn't want to have sex, the sex topic wouldn't be brought up.
I think so.
Just period.
I agree.
I don't want to speak from personal experience, but I think so. Sometimes like when like I don't want to actually do something with someone, I would just like, I guess like flirt over text, but like not be like for real about it. I'm all talk, I guess.
I think a lot of people do it too, like to get attention, especially girls, to get attention from guys, because if they can't get their attention through words, they're like, they try to get like, become desperate, so it's like, oh, they start like sending naked pictures and stuff like that.
So you're pretty much saying that if someone sex, then they're thirsty.
Not always.
Is that what you're pretty much saying?
Not basically, but not always. It depends who you're doing it with. Like if it's someone you barely know and you're doing it, it's because.
Can I say something? Yeah, I wanted to say, I think sexting, like when you're talking like what positions y'all gonna do and stuff, sending pictures, I think that's sometimes that's like sealing the deal from when y'all really gonna do it. You wanna like, sometimes boys wanna reassure like the girls are not gonna front on them. And then like when they're about to do it, she says,
so, I mean, how do you deal with this? Just in terms of etiquette, like you don't want to send a picture, but you get the question.
It's happened
Can
to
you
me
send
before,
me a picture?
where like it was like the most randomest thing too, because it was like a friend, and you're just it wasn't like that at all.
You already put him in the box.
Yeah,
You're
exactly,
like,
friend
box
zone.
is there.
So I was just
All right.
like, he comes and asks me, can I have a picture? And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, can I have a picture of you? And literally, I was trying to be like sarcastic. So when he wrote, can I have a picture of you? He spelled, like he put the letter U. So literally screenshotted the letter U, and I was like, okay, here. There's a letter U. You got the picture.
What are the dangers
of
both of these?
Well, there's a lot of dangers. If I send my body out there in the cyber world, someone else can see it but the person I sent it to. And that has happened before, not to me, but to like other people. Like I've seen it. You know, it's posted on someone's social network, or it's sent through a message, or he sent it to his boy's phone.
Yeah, there's
his
actually a
boy sent it
website
to his phone.
for that.
Like there's never
So, go ahead, finish it.
There's never a limit to it.
Because, you know, sometimes it can end up bad. So like people, they like to for what we call expose people, right? So it's like if some girl, she did something wrong, like, you know what, I did, I'm expose you. Like
that's so messed up. Like what?
That's
so expose you.
It's and what makes me upset is that it's okay for a guy to do that, like a guy to do that to a girl, but when a girl does it, I don't know. It's easier for a girl to be called a hoe than a guy, you know, and that makes me upset because it's kind of like a double standard kind of thing. Like, you can't put me under that category, but he sent me a picture as well, or he's going around having sex with 10 and 12 girls, and when I do it, it's like, oh, she's a hoe. No, he's a hoe too. Like, you can't like separate that. I don't like that.
It's not the fact that, like, you know, oh, he's a hoe too or whatever, like so he's trying to say like I'm a hoe and he's not a hoe.
No, like guys get props for that. Oh, you hit 12 girls, that's what's up. Like, no, that's not what's up. That's not cute.
Now that you've heard from the crew, let's have some real talk. Yo, check this, 61% of teens who sexted said they were pressured to do it at least once. Now look, everyone feels pressure at some point, but what it all comes down to is connection. You want to connect with bae and have them like you, but there are ways to do it without sexting, right? You want to show them that you're cool. Maybe you respond with a funny pic or you change the subject, and that gives them the hint that you're not about that. At the end of the day, you gotta stay true to yourself. Sometimes it comes down to telling them that you're not about that life, but I still like you. You know, sometimes life gets complicated, but it doesn't have to stay that way. I'm Dr. Isaiah with the crew, and we got you. Till next time, you know what it is.